I could not have forecasted that when I opened the comments to this math channel, this mathematics channel, that it would lead to a new hobby for me. And this hobby is checking out various pencils and collecting a few, just keeping one or two or three for permanent storage as an item. So thank you to that subscriber. I ordered some pencils from India. I've made a video before this one. This is actually my third pencil video. I expect this to be like a one a month thing because I'm in a math channel. But incredibly enough, I am now, I guess, a pencil collector. Who knew? Anyways, so I looked for various manufacturers to see which ones had a sampler. You know, this is called the Variety Pack by the Musgrave Pencil Company. I couldn't find anybody else who did this. And if somebody knows, that's what the comments are for. Thank you in advance. So the Musgrave Pencil Company is somewhere in Tennessee. And it is a place called Penciltown in the state of Tennessee, where everybody else who went bust. Used to be many pencil factories, and there's only one, and it's Musgrave. And so this particular product, the Variety Pack, I paid $15 plus $5.60 shipping. So if you live in the United States, that's about what it costs. It comes in a little box like this big. So it's a lot to pay for pencils, but you know, it's a hobby, so I'm having fun. One thing to note is when I received this, is it comes with sort of like a bonus, you know, 2 more pencils. It comes with a bugle and a thank you pencil, which I'm going to keep like this just for fun because, you know, it's a hobby. And then I just write for myself that this is the very first one, Variety Pack. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get another one at some point. And I put the month where I received it. But this is from the company. I think this is a really wonderful touch. Customer service kind of like 101 to thank your customer. And since you're in a pencil factory, write it in pencil. From the Musgrave family. Thank you, Musgrave family. That was very nice of you. Okay, so let me move those props out and then crack out this thing, which I've already opened. And also I have already tried many of the pencils, so I'll go through them quickly. I believe the Variety Packs are not always exactly the same. And also they don't contain every single pencil that Musgrave makes. I noticed that there's a good 4 or 5 pencils not in here. So I took these pages and I went through each one. Now I'm going to select out the obvious ones that I don't plan to use, and then I'll give special treatment to the ones that I do. Again, liking pencils is a very personal thing. The same pencil that I think is great, you may think is not to your taste, and vice versa. So this pack has a few pencils that are for kids. They're thick. Yeah, so they're thick pencils. And those would be the Choo Choo right here. The Tot right there. And then the Cub and the My Pal. So these 4 up here are, and they felt like HB pencils. They were all very smooth to the touch, pretty good. I mean, I would use them, and if I had a regular pencil sharpener if my electric pencil sharpener did thicker pencils, I would probably run through them. Of course, the lead is very thick. They're for kids. They look great. Just not the sort of thing that I would go for. The Hermitage is their color pencil. They make them in different colors, so yellow, blue. I'm so glad that the kid had red because I am using it to check my work now. Yes, great pencil. And so I drew a little bit with it. It's not super dark, which is fine. It does exactly what I needed it to do. Then the next one, which I really liked, was the 909 Ceres. I pronounce it in Spanish, but really I'm sure there's an English way of saying it. Now, one thing about Musgrave that's very interesting is the corners of the hexagon are very sharp. I really like that, and I like that it makes the pencil stand out for the company. Really like that. That's unique to Musgrave. The Ceres pencil was clearly HB. It seemed like an HB, but I liked it. I almost wanted it to be my repeat, but of course there were better pencils in this selection for me. So I already reordered some. I reordered Harvest, Test Scoring, and there's a Harvest #1 that I also reordered. I did not reorder their Tennessee Red, which is their like high-flying pencil, their best pencil. Then if we go to, yeah, so the moment that I tried Harvest, I was like, this is my pencil. Very much like an Apsara moment. The lead is soft. The lead is soft, and it's soft and dark, just like an Apsara pencil. So really, Harvest is approximately equal to an Apsara Platinum. So this is my pencil, definitely. From this entire selection, this is my favorite pencil. And it was love at first sight. The moment that it touched the notebook, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the one that is my #1. So there's Harvest. Then if you go over here to the left, the Bugle is an HB pencil. Straight out HB pencil. I liked it, but it is not one of my repeats. Then the News was one of the most interesting, and I actually read up about this. So these pencils are designed for news people. That's why it's called the News pencil. And they're designed with a very thick lead so that when you're sitting there interviewing somebody, you don't have to, if a bunch of press people are interviewing the same person, they don't have to compete by one having to go and sharpen their pencil. So it's a pencil that should keep you from sharpening as much as possible. I don't need that. Also, it is very dark, and really it's dark beyond my range. So when you look at like HB, B, 2B, 3B, 4B, I am somewhere in here. I'm somewhere in here. And I think this pencil is in this direction. This pencil is somewhere in here. So it's too much for me, but I almost ordered more. I love it. I mean, it's very soft to the touch also, but just a little darker than I go for. Then the Unigraph is just a drawing pencil, and I'm not drawing here. You know, one of my old hobbies was fine arts, and I may revive that as I get older if I have the time. But the lead broke the first time that I used it, and it's because it's just a drawing pencil. And when you try to use a drawing pencil for writing, you're not putting it to the correct use. Then I'm going to talk about test scoring. I'm going to leave Tennessee Red for last. So test scoring, it's what it's meant for. It's for test scoring. It's even got little things to fill out as in the theme. I love it, and I've actually ordered more. So the two that I've ordered more of was Harvest and Test Scoring, and I ordered the two Harvest, the one that I didn't have, #1. By the way, a #1 pencil is like a B, a #2 pencil is like a 2B. I'm going to put a link to Always Analog, and this guy, he specializes in pencils. He doesn't have a math channel. He has a Pencil Plus channel. And so if you want to see like a lot more about all these pencils, he's got it in there. I'm not going to do that. I got to move on and do more mathematics. So yeah, but I really like the test scoring pencil, and it is down here. It's dark. Yeah, it wins. I really like it. So Harvest, Test Scoring are my two pencils that I really liked. Incredibly enough, even though Tennessee Red, Cedar, is sort of like the hallmark Musgrave pencil, it was a little too hard for me, just a tad. I could get more, and I may at some point, but it was just a little. But it's good. I mean, I can see why it's their headlining pencil. But since I already had Harvest and I already had Test Scoring that I liked more, I was like, nah, that's fine. I'm gonna go for those two. I may get more Tennessee Reds at some point, but I'm not sure that I'm gonna do that anytime soon. So those are the 12 pencils in the Musgrave Variety Kit. I'll put a link to their website. You can order from their website if you're in the United States. I do not know if they ship internationally. That's just unknown to me. And so when it comes to the actual look for my math notes, these were Bugle. You can see it's an HB, and of course this is Apsara. I'm usually writing in Apsara, which I've already gotten more of. So this is Bugle. Used it for a bit. Liked it. You know, it's a good pencil. Then Ceres was good. Ceres was good. Straightforward. I actually liked it more than Bugle. Then test scoring, you can tell. Can you see the difference in color? That's darker. That's definitely darker. Of course, always analog, which one of these days I'm going to call always digital, does a lot of with smearing. I don't play with smearing, but these pencils did not smear for me enough to bother me. So that's more test scoring. Then H was harvest. So yeah, when I hit harvest, I was like, okay, I'm home. And sure enough, I used harvest a lot more. Okay, I used it a lot more. And after this, I'm going to go and just use it a lot more. And then Tennessee Red was good, but I think harvest and test scoring are my two. So there you have it. Great product. I'm definitely going to get another one, but not right now.